Hello guys, welcome to Gunnervlog again. I want to talk about Calum Chambers today. I spoke about buyback clauses yesterday. He was part of that conversation, but more generally, I'd like to talk about Calum Chambers' future and the fact that Arsenal are seemingly open to the idea of selling him. Now, I can understand that. You know, he went out on loan last season. Rob Holding came in and has effectively usurped him as Arsenal's sort of promising young centre-half du jour. But Chambers is still a player of enormous promise. Let's not forget, this is a guy who starts ahead of Holding in the England under-21 side, who had a very good season on loan at Middlesbrough. And Arsenal line up with three centre-halves. And we need depth in that area. And we need homegrown players for our squad quotas too. Now, I wouldn't be in a hurry to sell him. In fact, I can see that we might need to sell a centre-half because we've got plenty on the books. We've got about 7 on the books. 8, I think, if you count Kolasinac. 9 if you count El Neni. 10 if you count Bielik. I would much rather lose Gabriel Paulista than Calum Chambers. For a start, he's older. He's more erratic. I know he had some outstanding performances last season, but he had some poor ones too. And I'm not sure he's ever going to be good enough to be a regular starter at Arsenal. And I'm not sure that Chambers isn't. You know, I don't think Gabriel's ceiling is high enough, but Chambers does have a high ceiling. So why is Arsenal contemplating selling Chambers and not Gabriel? I think Gabriel's versatility is key. I think Chambers is a centre-half, and probably one who's better in a back three than a back four. I don't think he's a wing-back, and I don't think he can play full-back in a four. I think we learned that, didn't we? During his spell with the club when he played against Swansea against Jefferson Montero and got absolutely torn apart. I don't think Chambers is comfortable as a right back. Gabriel, Arsene Wenger thinks, is an option at right back. And we talk about needing backup for Hector Bellerin. As a wing back, sorry, I didn't really say anything there, but as a wing back, we've got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. If we switch to a back four, I think Arsene thinks that's where Gabriel's going to get his game time. I think he was impressed with the way Gabriel played last season, filling in for Bellerin. And I think he might ask him to do that again if we switch to a back four. If we play with a back three, he can play on either side, the left or the right, of that central defensive back three. So I think Gabriel's versatility is what gives him the edge. But to be honest, if I had to keep one around, it would be Chambers every single time. I like Gabriel, I like his commitment, I like his pace. That's one thing he's got over Chambers. But I just don't think the potential is there for him to be a starting centre-half at Arsenal. There we go. It'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, little beep out there. Thanks for watching, guys, and do subscribe. Let me know who you'd keep, Calum Chambers or Gabriel Paulista.